Hi, and welcome to another Type with me. In the newest TypeScript 4.5, when I record this video, there is something called awaited, and I'm gonna tell you all about this within this new video. Well, before we are going to start to explain what awaited is, awaited, well, I can explain it a little bit with the unwrap type. So previously we needed to create the unwrap type and create something like an infer of u, which is the type that we want to extract out of a promise, right? And then we could do something like unwrap type of result promise. And then this one would be equal to boolean, because that's a boolean. If we go for a string, then we see here that's a string, right? So that's also awesome. Actually, we could do this, right? This is just type awaited. And then if we do here, if we here hover over it, you will see that we get a string back. It has more functionality. Of course, you can see how this is built up. And you already see that it also uses an infer, but it's complex, right? So I'm gonna show you a little bit of examples, and I hope that you then will see or learn a little bit more about what you could do with the awaited. But again, if you want to have the type of a promise, just use the awaited, and then you get the type of the promise, right? So like we said before, this one is very basic, right? What you could do as well is having a promise of a string. And again, you will see that it works because that's recursive, right? If you say, I just want to have a boolean, for example, then you will see here that it has boolean, right? So what we could do as well is have something like this, a date, and then a promise of a string, right? So you have then a date, a string, or a date, right? So union types are also possible with the awaited. And then if you have something like a fake promise as a type, we can do something like this: type fake equals awaited and then you will see that fake is never, right? So I think it's a great kind of thing to use, right? I'm just gonna try something else. Just for example, object type, and something like I'm gonna go here, object type. I'm just gonna make it a big one. And then if we go here, you see here that we have, the object typing back, right? So I can also do then something like this. To explore it a little bit more, a little bit further, here we are. And then of course you have again never. So when you have something that's fake, that's fake. If I just do then blah, I don't know, you see here that we have blah. So whenever we have something like then you will see that he knows it's a fake promise, that's not a correct promise, and then you get never back. I hope that makes sense, right? So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it, from this new type that arrives within the new, or in version 4.5 of TypeScript, and I hope you're going to use it. So thank you very much, and see you next time.